During the last trip a while ago, we've seen the north, the snake-bodied mountain god with a human face in the book of documents, and I learned about the ancient ancestors, the ritual of worshiping this mountain god. Today we will embark on an adventure in the north third parallel. Passing through clouds and mountains, reach the first mountain range in the north third parallel, Taihang Mountain Range. The first mountain in the Taihang Mountain Range is called Guishan. There are green and blue jade stones at the foot of Guishan Mountain. The blue light emitted by the jade stone, it has attracted ancient and venerable creatures to stop here. There are still many gold and white yellow jade ore on Guishan Mountain. Some gold and jade are even inlaid together. Mineral resources are very abundant. There is a beast in the mountains called Soul. This person is good at dancing and spinning. He looks like an antelope. It has claws similar to those of a chicken, having a tail like a horse. There are 4 feet on my head. The sound he/she made seemed like he/she was calling her own name. There is also a kind of powder bird in the mountains. Its shape is like a magpie. There are white feathers on its body, having a red tail. This bird with many legs is very easily scared. The shout sounded like someone calling their own name. 200 li northeast of Guishan is Longhu Mountain. There are no plants growing on the mountain. There are many huge bunkers filled with gold and jade minerals. Due to the formation of ore, it is covered with turquoise and gold cracks. Juruoshan water originates from this mountain, flow east into the Yellow River. There are many big mud carps in the water. Its shape is like a catfish. I have 4 feet on my body. If people eat its meat, they won't get sick. The sound it makes is like a baby's cry. If you go northeast for 200 li, you will reach Mythical Mountain. There are many stones with patterns on the mountain. During the period of standing tall and proud, dark blue light pulse. The pattern brings a subtle glow to the surface of the object. There are also many gold rivers and minerals in the north of this mountain, embedded in the steep cliffs. The golden glow reflected on the smooth metal surface, flow like a liquid. There is a beast called Tianma in the mountains. Its shape is like a white dog, having a black head. His cry sounds like he's calling his own name. I fly into the air as soon as I see someone. At this moment, the herb gatherers are climbing towards this place. Yes, the Pegasus flew away. There is also a bird called Cuckoo in the mountains. He looks like a crow, having a white head, a green body. There is also a yellow foot swamp. He called out as if he were shouting his own name. People who eat his meat will never feel hungry again. It can also treat amnesia. If you go 70 li to the northeast, you will reach Shan. There are many copper ores at the foot of the mountain. Its surface is covered with green rust and damp moss. Keep going deeper into the mountains. We can see many huge ice cracks on the mountain. Yellow quartz ore. A vast pine and cypress forest. The trunk of the tree is as rough as dragon scales. The grass that grew during that period was mostly purple grass, or live in a community, or it unfolds and grows in the world like a velvet blanket. The Jianjin water originates from this mountain, flow into Changzhou in the southwest. There are many aquatic plants in the water that secrete stomach acid. It only matures once every 3 years. Eating it can treat abscesses. 200 li to the northeast is Tianqi Mountain. There are no plants or trees on the mountain. There are many strange rocks that rise abruptly from the ground. Its surface is covered with various colorful patterns. The oil is red and blue. Darkness and blackness intertwine and entangle. There is a creature called a flying squirrel in the mountains. The shape is similar to a rabbit. The head looks like a mouse. It can fly by balancing on its back. The annual water originates from here. Money flows out of Donghu Lake at the foot of the mountain. There is a lot of yellow clay in the water that can be used as paint, or it appears as dust or soil, or condense into smooth pebble-like shapes. 300 li to the east, have a wealth of jade and gold. The Yangshan of copper ore immediately caught my eye. There is a beast called Lingu in the mountains. It looks like a cow having a red tail. There is a lump of flesh on my neck. It's as steep as a cliff. The cry he made sounded like he was calling his own name. Eating his flesh can treat epilepsy and insanity. There is also a bird in the mountains called Zhangje. The shape is similar to this pheasant. The patterns on its body are colorful and dazzling. This bird is hermaphroditic. He sounds like he's calling his own name. The river originates from this mountain, winding through the mountains and forests. It has brought abundant water sources to the forests in the mountains. Finally, we rushed southward into the embrace of the Yellow River. It's worth mentioning that there are many fish living in its waters. Its shape is like a crucian carp, having a head like a fish, a body like a pig. Eating its meat can treat vomiting. I've finished watching Guike's wealth. We bid farewell to Yangshan. If you continue to go east for 350 li, you will reach Bufeng Mountain at the foot of the vast and boundless mountains, stretching out an endless expanse of yellow paint soil, as delicate as powder. There are many things scattered on the surface of the earth. A huge, smooth, black persimmon. The surface reflects a cool and intense metallic luster. But the situation on the mountain is quite different. There are gray-white jade minerals everywhere here, layered and scattered among the rocks. It's 100 li to the north of here. We then arrived at Wangwu Mountain, which is full of rocks. Countless deep-colored boulders or slanting insertions or lie down in the mountains. The source of the Yushui River is here. Flow along the rift valley in the mountains, become the rare flowing vein in this desolate land. In the end, it flows into Tai Lake in the northwest. Leave this place and continue to go 300 li to the northeast. We finally arrived at Jiao Mountain, which is basically devoid of rocks. Watering originates from this mountain. Flow into the Yellow River in the west. The east is dry and the summer is flowing. At this moment, it's the time when the flow of water starts to disappear and the season changes. I can still vaguely see faint traces of water at the bottom of the riverbed. Moreover, there are also many huge and smooth jade stones in Jiao Mountain. Its interior intermittently emits a radiance, brings some decorations to this vast and continuous mountain range. If you go 300 li further south, you will reach the foot of Jingshan Mountain. The Taihang Green Mountains were faintly visible in the thick fog. There are a lot of grasses and yams growing in this mountain. The boss's herbs are mostly chili peppers. There is a place in the north of the mountain. The torrential current has washed the red sand into red clay banks. Bring a unique decoration to Jingshan Park. You can see Shao's from here if you look northward. Come to the south side of the mountain. You can see shiny jade minerals everywhere, inlaid on the rock wall. And from here you can see Yuanfanzi. There is a bird called acid fish in the mountains. It's similar to a snake in shape. It has 4 wings, 6 eyes, and 3 legs. The shout he made sounded like he was calling his own name. Where did he show up? Wherever there will be something terrifying happening. Leave Jingshan and go 320 li southeast to Shimen Mountain. There are many powdery yellow pictures under the mountain that can be used as paint. There are still many black rocks. There are many gray-white jade on the mountain. There is still a lot of gold. Golden jade scattered on the mountain like fallen leaves. Under the radiance of the morning sun, reflecting a shining golden light. Pingshan is 320 li to the southeast. Pingshui originates from the upper part of Pingshan, gathered in the cave. Flow forward in the cave at the bottom of the mountain. There are many praises accompanying the water flow. There is no natural light source in between. Full-screen jade mine and other well-known substances for supplementation. The panoramic light illuminates the inside of the cave. Leave the cave. You can reach Guishan after traveling 200 li to the east. Jade ore veins are faintly visible at the fracture of the rock layer. There are also steep cliffs composed of green jade ore. There are bamboo and 7 trees intertwined in the mountains. A dense forest formed over a long period of time. It's all kinds of strange creatures and beasts in the mountains. My favorite place to stay. Arrived at the south side of the mountain, we can see the copper ore with rust stains and Qingna, inlaid in the rock wall. It shines with a metallic cold light under the sunlight, and there is a black whetstone in the north of the mountain. The Gao River also originates from this mountain. Finally, it flows into the Yellow River in the south. This is Chongbei Mountain, which is 200 li to the east of here. The gold vein is like the melting bloodline of the sun. It winds its way up the mountain. Giant jade mines are located in the gold veins. The interior exudes a serene and elegant charm like a glacier. There are also many bamboo plants at the foot of this mountain. It's rare to find here, a kind of plant in the north. There are also clusters of phosphorescent green minerals scattered on the ground. The stars condensed by the 4 great elements. Danshui originates from Chongbei Mountain, the water body of Yulin, crossing the bamboo forest at the foot of the mountain. Finally, it flows south into the Yellow River. Bao water also originates from here, flow into Huangzi in the southeast. This is Pangshan, a city 300 li east of here. There are no plants growing on the mountain. It is said that the Qingbai jade mine cliff is towering and imposing. There are still some gold ore in it. Moreover, there are gold veins hidden in the layers of jade mines. There is a lot of water at the foot of this mountain. Both Zhaoling water and Fei water originate from here. Flow into the Yellow River separately in the southeast. Flow south into Chuanshui. I'm about to give up in this deep water. Pieces of basalt scattered at the bottom of the water. It's strange that I'm hesitant during this period. There is also a snake called Fei Yi in the water. He stretched out both hands, a huge head and body full of history in his mouth. He has become the master of this area of water. Shaohushan is 180 li to the east of here. Mingjiang water originates from this mountain, flows south into the Huangzi River. There is a bird called Gu in the mountains, the shape of a dead crow. There are white patterns on my body. As fast as lightning, I ate its meat. People's eyes won't get blurry. I've left Juruoshan. If you travel 370 li to the east, you will reach Taihang Mountain. There are many small bamboo plants growing at the foot of this mountain. The mist is spreading everywhere. Half of them are scattered among the bamboo forest. Transparent amber-colored nepenthes. Sometimes I feel that there are ghosts and spirits moving around here. I've arrived at the mountain, Jin Yulin. The purple jade ore grows out of the ground like metal. There are also irregularities scattered everywhere. The water supply originates from this mountain, flows southward into lakes and rivers. 200 li to the northeast, Shushenyuanshan, mountains and cliffs composed of copper ore. I've been bedridden for 9 days. The emerald green formed by the oxidation of the ore body surface, with pleated red patterns, like a molten mass of scales. There is a bird called Huang Niao in the mountains. It looks like an owl, having a white head. Its cry sounds like it's calling its own name. I ate its meat. People won't feel jealous anymore. There are also many bamboo plants growing at the foot of Xuanyuanshan, among the dense bamboo forest, hiding all kinds of unknown creatures and monsters. Leave Xuanyuan Mountain. If you go 200 li further north, you will reach Yeli Mountain. There are many huge ancient pine and cypress trees growing on the cliff wall. The surface of the cliff is inlaid with gold and jade baskets. The whole thing is like a natural fresco carved by the Heavenly Palace. Qinshui River originates from here. From the towering high mountains and steep cliffs, it surges and rushes out. Finally, it flows south into the Yellow River. There is a forest called Danlin on the east side of this mountain. The red crown of bamboo is surging like flames in the fog. Danlin water and Yantu water originate from here, flow into the Yellow River separately in the south, flow north into the turbulent waters. This is a mountain where people live, which is 300 li to the east of here. There are no plants growing on the mountain. There are many gold and brown sugar colors with minerals. The water originates from here, flows south into the Yellow River. So far, from the departure to the arrival at Juruoshan, I've already climbed 20 mountains. The journey is far away. We will take a short break here. We'll set off again next time.